Are you perhaps worried about your kidney health, or maybe those stubborn creatinine numbers? Well, you're definitely not alone in that. And the good news, nature actually offers some gentle yet really powerful support for these vital organs. See, your kidneys work tirelessly day in and day out to filter waste. But just like all of us, sometimes they need a little bit of a helping hand. Now, high creatinine levels can be a sign that your kidneys are feeling a bit stressed. So, in this discussion, we're going to explore the top 5 herbs that are renowned for their ability to support kidney detox and help manage those creatinine levels, offering a natural path to better kidney wellness. Number 1. Dandelion. Alright, let's dive into our first herb, dandelion. Now, dandelion, which is scientifically known as Taraxacum officinale, is often just dismissed as a common garden weed, isn't it? Yet, it boasts such a rich history in traditional medicine across many different cultures. For centuries, herbalists have truly valued dandelion for its potent effects on both liver and kidney health. They've used its roots and leaves to promote detoxification and support urinary function. Its widespread availability and historical use really underscore its reputation as a gentle but effective natural remedy. So, what makes dandelion so good for our kidneys? Well, its kidney supportive properties are attributed to a complex array of active compounds. These include sesquiterpene lactones, which have anti-inflammatory effects, and then there are triterpenoids and polysaccharides, which contribute to its diuretic and immune-modulating actions. These compounds all work together synergistically to enhance kidney function, promote the elimination of waste products, and protect kidney cells from oxidative stress. Scientific inquiry into dandelion has actually provided evidence that supports its traditional uses. Studies have demonstrated its diuretic effect, showing an increase in urine output, and that's crucial for flushing toxins from the kidneys. Additionally, research highlights its antioxidant properties, which can help protect kidney tissues from damage and support their overall resilience. While we could always use more extensive human trials, the existing data suggests dandelion is a very promising natural agent for kidney support. Now, how can you use dandelion? It can be prepared in several ways to harness its benefits. The roots and leaves can be used to make a mildly bitter tea, which is a popular method for kidney cleansing. It's also available in supplement form like capsules or tinctures, offering a more concentrated dose. Dosage guidance can vary depending on the preparation and your individual needs. So it's always wise to start with a lower dose and perhaps consult with a healthcare practitioner. While it's generally considered safe for most people, dandelion may cause allergic reactions in individuals who are sensitive to the Asteraceae family that includes things like ragweed and marigolds. And because of its diuretic effect, it might interact with diuretic medications, potentially leading to electrolyte imbalances. It can also interact with blood thinners and certain other medications. So it's really crucial to consult a healthcare provider before using dandelion, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions or are on any medication. Number 2. Basil. Moving on to our second herb, basil. Basil, or Ocimum basilicum, as it's known scientifically, is so much more than just a culinary herb. It actually holds a revered place in herbal medicine traditions like Ayurveda. For thousands of years, it has been used for a wide array of health concerns, including those related to kidney function and urinary health. Its historical significance really points to a long-observed effectiveness in promoting overall well-being. with specific applications for detoxification and organ support. Now, how might basil benefit kidney health? Well, the mechanisms involve several of its natural constituents. Basil contains compounds like acetic acid and essential oils, which are believed to help in the breakdown and dissolution of certain types of kidney stones, particularly those made of uric acid. Its antioxidant properties also play a role in protecting kidney cells from damage and supporting overall renal function. This, in turn, can indirectly contribute to healthier creatinine levels by improving kidney efficiency, while extensive clinical trials are still emerging. Some studies and a lot of traditional evidence do support basil's use for kidney stone management and its diuretic properties. It's thought to help reduce uric acid levels in the blood, which is a common factor in gout and certain kidney stones, by promoting kidney function and aiding in the excretion of wastes. Basil can be a beneficial herb for those looking to support their renal system. However, specific effects on creatinine reduction are often part of a broader improvement in kidney health. So, how can you incorporate basil into your routine? There are various ways. Using fresh basil leaves in salads, pestos, or as a garnish is an easy way to consume it. Dried basil can be brewed into a tea, offering a soothing beverage. And for those seeking a more concentrated form, basil extracts and supplements are also available. The choice between fresh, dried, or extract often depends on personal preference and the desired therapeutic intensity. Now, a few words on precautions. Despite its general safety as a food, concentrated forms of basil or long-term medicinal use do warrant some care. Basil may have blood sugar lowering effects, so if you're on diabetes medication, you should monitor your levels closely. It can also affect blood clotting, so it should be used cautiously by those on anticoagulant drugs or with bleeding disorders. And, as always, pregnant and breastfeeding women should consult their healthcare provider before using basil medically. Number 3. Hydrangea root. Next up, we have our third herb, hydrangea root, which comes from the Hydrangea arborescens plant, has a long-standing history of use in traditional medicine systems. This is particularly true among indigenous North American communities and later in European and American folk practices. It was traditionally valued for addressing a variety of urinary tract ailments, including infections, bladder issues, and especially for its reputed ability to help with kidney and bladder stones. One of the most notable traditional claims for hydrangea root is its action as a solvent for kidney stones. It's believed to help dissolve existing stones and gravel in the urinary tract, making them easier to pass, and also to prevent the formation of new ones. This solvent-like action is thought to make the edges of stones smoother, which can reduce pain and irritation as they pass. What does the research say? Well, studies into hydrangea root suggest it may influence how the body utilizes calcium, which is a key component of the most common type of kidney stones, those calcium oxalate ones, by potentially improving calcium assimilation and preventing its crystallization in the kidneys. Hydrangea root could reduce stone formation, so if kidney stress and elevated creatinine are linked to the presence or passage of kidney stones, then hydrangea's stone dissolving and preventative properties could indirectly contribute to improved creatinine levels by alleviating this underlying cause. In terms of preparation, hydrangea root is typically prepared as a tea or decoction from the dried root. This allows its active compounds to be extracted into water. Tinctures, which are alcohol-based extracts, offer a more concentrated form. You can also find commercial supplements in capsule or liquid form widely available. and these provide standardized dosages for convenience. However, it's important to approach hydrangea root with some caution. In some individuals, it can cause mild stomach upset, nausea, or dizziness. High doses are potentially toxic and should definitely be avoided. Due to its effects on the urinary system, it may interact with diuretic medications. As with any potent herb, consulting a healthcare professional before using hydrangea root is recommended, especially if you have existing kidney conditions or are taking other medications. Number 4. Horsetail. Let's look at our fourth selection. Horsetail. Horsetail, known botanically as Equisetum arvens, is a really unique ancient plant that has actually survived for millions of years. Its distinct branch-like appearance is what gives it its name. From a phytochemical perspective, horsetail is rich in various beneficial compounds. Most notably, it contains silica, which contributes to its strengthening properties, as well as flavonoids, phenolic acids, and saponins. These are responsible for many of its medicinal effects, particularly concerning urinary and kidney health. So, what's horsetail known for? It's widely recognized for its natural diuretic action. This means it helps to increase urine production and flow, which is absolutely essential for flushing out toxins, metabolic waste products, and excess fluids from the kidneys and urinary tract. Beyond its diuretic effects, horsetail also possesses antioxidant benefits. These help to protect delicate kidney tissues from oxidative stress and damage caused by free radicals, thus supporting overall renal health. Evidence from traditional use, along with some preliminary scientific studies, supports horsetail's role in promoting urinary output and facilitating detoxification processes. Its ability to cleanse the urinary tract can be beneficial for preventing infections and reducing the buildup of substances that might otherwise stress the kidneys. While direct studies on creatinine reduction might be limited, its supportive role in overall kidney function and detox can certainly contribute to healthier kidney markers. How is it typically used? The most common way to use horsetail is by preparing a tea from the dried aerial parts of the plant. It's also available in tincture form and as encapsulated supplements. When preparing horsetail, it's often recommended to simmer it. That's called a decoction rather than just steeping it. This helps to better extract its mineral content, including that valuable silica. A good tip when using diuretic herbs like horsetail is to ensure you're staying adequately hydrated. Regarding its safety profile, it's important to note that some species of horsetail contain an enzyme called thiaminase. This enzyme can break down thiamine, which is vitamin B1, in the body if used in its raw, unprocessed form for extended periods. So, it's advisable to use commercially prepared thiamine-free horsetail products, or to supplement with a B-complex vitamin if you're using the raw herb long-term. Individuals with kidney or heart disorders, or those who are pregnant or breastfeeding, should avoid horsetail unless specifically advised by a healthcare professional. Number 5. Ginkgo, biloba. And for our fifth and final herb, ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba is one of the oldest living tree species, with a history of medicinal use stretching back thousands of years. Particularly in traditional Chinese medicine, the leaves of the ginkgo tree are the primary part used for their therapeutic properties. They're revered for benefits related to circulation, brain health, and antioxidant effects. Its long-standing traditional use provides a solid foundation for its exploration in modern herbalism for various health concerns, including kidney support. So how might ginkgo biloba benefit kidney health? A key mechanism is its powerful antioxidant role. The kidneys are highly active organs that can be susceptible to damage from oxidative stress, which is induced by toxins and metabolic byproducts. Ginkgo is rich in flavonoids and terpenoids, specifically ginkgolides and bilobolide. These are potent antioxidants that help neutralize harmful free radicals, thereby protecting kidney cells from damage and supporting their functional integrity. What about clinical findings? Well, experimental studies have begun to explore ginkgo biloba's renin-protective effects, that means kidney protecting effects. Some research suggests that ginkgo extract can improve renal blood flow and microcirculation, which is vital for efficient kidney filtration and waste removal. Improved circulation and antioxidant protection may contribute to stabilizing or even modestly lowering creatinine levels in situations where kidney function is compromised by oxidative stress or poor blood flow. However, it's important to note that more extensive human trials are needed to confirm these effects, specifically for creatinine management. Ginkgo biloba is most commonly used in the form of standardized extracts. These typically contain 24% flavonoid glycosides and 6% terpene. Lactones, often referred to as GBE 24/6. These extracts are available as supplements in capsules or tablets, ensuring a consistent and concentrated dose of the active compounds. Using standardized extracts is generally recommended over raw leaf preparations for therapeutic purposes. Now, while generally well tolerated, ginkgo biloba can cause some potential side effects. These might include headache, dizziness, heart palpitations, and gastrointestinal upset. Importantly, ginkgo can interact with various medications. This is particularly true for blood thinners like warfarin or aspirin, antidepressants such as SSRIs or MAOIs, and NSAIDs. These interactions can increase the risk of bleeding or other adverse effects. Therefore, it is absolutely crucial to consult with a healthcare professional before starting ginkgo biloba, especially if you have underlying health conditions or are taking any other medications. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more simple, natural ways to protect your health and stay informed as you age. We share weekly tips to help you live stronger, longer, without unnecessary medications. Want a natural boost for kidney function? Discover the power of Moringa Magic, a doctor-trusted formula designed to support kidney detox, immune strength, and overall wellness. Backed by science and loved by thousands. Diet and lifestyle tips for better kidney health, of course. Supporting your kidneys goes beyond just herbal remedies. Simple diet and lifestyle adjustments can make a really significant difference. First and foremost, prioritize hydration by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. This helps your kidneys flush out toxins effectively. It's also a good idea to reduce your intake of sodium and processed foods, as these can put extra strain on your kidneys. Moderating protein consumption can also be beneficial, especially if you have existing kidney concerns. And lastly, try to incorporate regular physical activity into your routine. This promotes overall cardiovascular health, which is very closely linked to kidney function. How herbs support kidney detox and lower creatinine. So how exactly do herbs help out? Well, herbal remedies can be a really valuable part of a kidney support strategy, and they mainly work through a few key ways. First off, many beneficial herbs have diuretic properties. What this means is they help increase urine output. This increased urination is great because it helps flush out toxins, waste products, and any excess fluids from your body naturally. This can help reduce the burden on your kidneys and, in turn, lower creatinine levels. But that's not all. Inflammation can also significantly impair kidney function. The great thing is certain herbs are packed with anti-inflammatory compounds that can soothe irritated kidney tissues and cut down on inflammation throughout the entire urinary system. This action helps protect your kidneys from further damage and really supports their natural healing processes. And then there's antioxidant support, which is another critical way herbs contribute to kidney health. Our kidneys can be quite susceptible to damage from something called oxidative stress, which is caused by free radicals. Herbs that are loaded with antioxidants help neutralize these harmful molecules. This protects kidney cells from damage and supports their overall function and, importantly, their longevity. So by enhancing these natural detoxification pathways, herbs can play a really supportive role in maintaining kidney health and keeping those creatinine levels optimal. Conclusion. So, to wrap things up, herbal remedies can indeed offer valuable support for kidney health and can assist in maintaining optimal creatinine levels. The herbs we've discussed today provide various mechanisms from diuretic actions to antioxidant protectional, contributing to overall renal wellness. However, it's really essential to remember that herbs are best used as part of a holistic approach. This includes a healthy diet, a supportive lifestyle, and of course, regular medical checkups. If you found this discussion helpful, please feel free to share it with others who might benefit. We also invite you to share your experiences with herbal kidney support in the comments below or ask any questions you might have. And one last important reminder, always consult with your healthcare professional before starting any new herbal regimen, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions or are taking medications.